Alrighty, so your mission today, if you choose to accept it, which I would suggest that you do, we are going to be investigating a little bit every day of some everyday code that you can find literally everywhere. So this is going to be set up just like a CSI crime scene, and since we are a CSIM, that just makes logical sense, does it not? So every single day, you're going to be given a new piece of evidence, a new list of things that we are going to be going in and diving into the inner workings of every one of those things to figure out what tech makes them run and how they are involving code. So the way that you would start this is you first get to decide who you want to work with. But remember, this is a super secret, super sleuth mission. So you cannot be screaming this stuff around the room because you don't want to end up giving a lead to somebody else that is beside you. So we kind of have a little Among Us feeling going on in the fact that we are not going to divulge information to the people around us, because keep in mind, my lovely little friends of the Newsome Nest, there is a winner at the end of this week. So whoever gets the best evidence every single day this week, they are going to end up with a very special card to take home on Friday with them, and that will be compliments of Metro Diner. So let's dive in to what all you should be doing every day when you come in. Alrighty, so I gave you guys access to this Google Drive folder that says that it is the CSIM Everyday Everywhere Code folder. So within that, the first thing you see is the case files. Alrighty, so with the case files, you will have all of your challenge rules. Now, I know you guys know how to read, so I'm not going to read through every single one of these, but basically what you see is that you are going to be researching and formulating ways that everything on that list that I am providing to you every day involves tech and involves code. You can work with a group of 2 to 3 people, not more than 3, but you can't be screaming around the room what all you guys are talking about. So you need to create a Google Doc. You need to have a separate Google Meet open if that will actually work on your Chromebook. And absolutely, we are going for the end goal of winning. So don't be screwing your business all over the place. So along with that, don't act brand new. Know that I can see everything that you're doing, and I'm gonna be helping you guys all the way along. So do not try to taint anybody's evidence or mess up on yours, because you are not brand new. Alright, since we are doing this as a challenge and more of a CSI feel, we're going to need to have PROOF proof. Remember, you should be screencasting as much as you can because we are going to need some PROOF this week. So I would suggest that you guys make a shared Google Drive folder with everybody in your group, and you guys are just screencasting from your different computers. You could even be typing so that it is showing the evidence of what you guys are researching, because at the end of the week, this judge gets to decide who WINs. Alright, so if you speak aloud and you share any kind of secrets, you may be giving somebody else some clues. Don't do that! Be detailed. When we are trying to win a case, we're going to want to include as many details as humanly possible. Alright, so now, since we are relating this to tech and we're relating this to code, we have to think with our engineering minds and our computer scientist minds. So do not forget all of those algorithms that we know, and we make those things extremely detailed. So make sure to do that with every single thing that you're researching every single day as well. So every single day, as soon as you guys come in class, I will release that new list to you and you will get crack-a-lackin'. Now you cannot, I repeat, you cannot add anything else to those lists after I shut it down. So do keep that in mind, my fine feathered friends. So once you get done with that, then you can go in and you can take a gander at your daily list. I have those instructions again for you if you need them. And then you have your list of the day. So the first day you will have your first list, and then the second day you will only have your second list, and so on and so forth. Then, Once you are ready to move on, you've got your different leads right here, just like if you had a real case going. And I give it to you both in a PDF and in a Google Doc. Alrighty, so these are some things that I thought about that may be helpful websites and may be helpful shows that you can tune into and think in your brain just like the creators of these shows did as well. Each of these are hyperlinked. So we have Modern Marvels, how it's made, and Unwrapped. So if you wanted to go and investigate a food item that you may have on your list, you may want to go and look at something more along the lines of an Unwrapped show. Also, you can just straight Google search of how all of those things are made as well. And then we have our evidence log. So this will need to be shared between you and all of your partners. And I need every single one of you guys typing in this at the same time. So in this, you have some leads here. You have some little tidbits of information that I've provided for you of, hey, don't forget this. Hey, don't forget this. All right, then we go down to our chart. So on that chart, you do already have today's 5 items. Now, these are the things that you are going to be needing to find. That does not, however, my sweet pumpkins, mean that you are just putting one-word answers. In fact, that would be super duper unintelligent because you're not going to be able to provide much of a case and prove anything if you were putting one-word answers. Also, you cannot Google search and then copy and paste because, hey, guess what? I may be old as a judge, but I definitely know how to copy and paste and bust you on where you just got that from. So use your big boy and girl brains to be able to type that stuff authentically. So we're going to first make a list of everything that you can think you would possibly need, then break it down into the tech, how much tech is involved in it, and be specific. And then right here, we're going to talk about every piece and bauble and part of code that would have to go into this. And then you can use this little area to post in any links because they may be helpful for your super sleuth friends that are in your group. And then I want to know specifically who was working on that one. Yes, absolutely. Just as this states, I can see every single thing that you guys are typing when you're typing it in real time. But I just want us to keep a good log of who indeed was researching all of that evidence. Alrighty, my darling dear, so that about wraps up my part here as the judge of introducing this case to you. So now, go ye therefore and put on your very best CSIM Super Sleuth brains, and let's get crack-a-lackin'. So 1, 2, 3, go!